Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to MBC. Today I'm here with the leader of Haram, the Haram Holder account. I have been forced here against my will at an undisclosed location somewhere inside of Washington, D.C. And today I am here with the Haram Holder, who, for security purposes, is indeed going to be having voice modification on. So thank you for coming on, even though I was forced into it. Thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you for joining me here.
All right, you ready to begin?
I am.
All right. Okay. First question. We have a series of questions for you here. All right.
Word.
And make sure to talk bold because you have to talk like loudly. All right. What is the best moment in your gang that you can remember? Like the best moment in your gang's history?
Well, recently, there was one yesterday where we blew up 10 people at one time with one C4. We have that clip and everything.
Mm-hmm. And that was one of your best moments?
Uh, Recent moment, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since the explosives have been added.
Right. How does your application and acceptance process work?
Honestly, if you do crime with us, we'll probably accept you because, you know, becoming a criminal in DC is not very difficult. It has never been difficult.
Right. All right, the next question here.
Actually, you have to be somewhat good at combat as well.
Mhm.
That's a necessity.
Due to the founder, Mr. Super Josh, being somewhat inactive, how do you plan on getting the criminal organization more active?
Actually, he wasn't the founder.
Oh?
I was the founder.
Oh, yeah. You.
I still am.
Whoever you is. Yeah. Right. Well, how do you plan on getting more active?
Well, with the criminal updates that was released soon, we've been recruiting more gangs to DC, and
Mm.
there's gonna be alliances with the gang wars, turf wars. Uh, After more and more people join, they'll see the superiority of Haram, and
Yeah.
that's how we're gonna recruit.
Okay.
There's people and agencies that want to join Haram, but obviously we can't reveal those people.
Right, yeah. How do you believe Haram helps the other crime organizations around the community?
Well, we see the gang in distress, and sometimes we help, sometimes we kill them. Uh, New gangs coming to DC, we'll fund them some money. You know, with the gang update coming out, there's going to be like hit jobs you can schedule for or like pay for. Doesn't matter who you are, it's going to be an anonymous process. And then I believe uh, there's a way that's going to be added to give them money without the tax. So,
Hmm. All right,
it's going
now
to help everyone.
for the final question for you, there is talk that Haram is considering leaving DC as well as OSF as a whole due to the developers not releasing the highly anticipated criminal update that was supposed to be released in mid-December. Do you have any comments on that?
Well, I can't deny that that's true because recently, every time I look at the Haram Discord, it's just members being upset because law enforcement gets all these updates whenever they want it, and then especially with the car update, you know, the poll that maybe did regarding, engines or supercars for Ellie, it's pretty bullshit.
Yeah, Ellie does have
Uh,
some. They do have some perks. Like they just today added the White House lockdown system.
yeah,
And then they also have one-shot weapons, which criminal organizations do not have access to at this time.
they also get free helicopters, and I know that
Yeah, that's true, and
you gotta make
they
money,
can cost
but
a lot of money for the. Although I will say
there's
they
no,
have been helping criminals a little bit with the whole explosives update, as well as just recently they made it to where when you buy a helicopter or a car, it stays as long as the server is up. So that is
I
a.
don't think about the car. I don't think that's true because yesterday I left DC for
Well, it just got
about
added
15
today,
minutes.
like this morning.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um, but regarding leaving, USA and DC, all these updates that have been scheduled and not happening, and I understand there was someone DDoS in DC, for like a week straight or 2 weeks. Just
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't get employed. I know that has to be fixed before anything else can release. But I feel like out of all these updates, and I think Rom would agree, all of these updates that have been scheduled, the criminal update should have been, the latest to release, or the earliest to release. Because from what I've been told, all that's left is development, and like scripting wise. So
Uh-huh.
that's just me.
When would you like to see this update come out?
I mean, I was hoping for this month because they pushed it back, but everything that occurred, I
Mm-hmm.
want to see it in February because obviously that's near in the near future.
Right.
But if people keep getting upset, like I was doing some testing, and you know you can't shoot LE vest or helmet when you're
No,
close
yeah.
range,
Mm-hmm.
and in most scenarios you are in close range because they'll ram you.
Very
You can't
true.
really go anywhere after you get rammed. You have to
How
sit
do
there
you
and
feel
fight.
about the ramming tool that they have?
You know, cops have that. They have road traps now, spike
Yeah.
traps.
Mm-hmm.
They don't use the spike traps, but it's just the fact that you know the most unbalanced thing in my eyes is the fact that one, they can shoot through helicopters or like from helicopters,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously they get all that for free.
Mm-hmm.
Two, you know, um, like I said with the vest and the helmet, because your gun will stop shooting when you try shooting them. So you just have to,
Yeah, that's true.
uh, pretty annoying, and people want to go on strike, but
Yeah.
it's
All right.
just
Well, for our final thing, we have something for you. Was there any individual in particular that you believe deserves recognition here on television? Is there anybody inside of Haram that you believe has been outstanding in anything really? Is there anybody you'd like to shout out?
well, there's a few people if I may.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we actually spun SRT yesterday, and you know, I want to give a shout out to 350C, SSC Steel Tigers, Buck Boys 34, and Violent, and Outlaws, of course.
All right.
But I think everyone in Haram is doing their own thing, and they're beneficial in their own ways.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the air with me, even though this was kind of forced. I was taken at gunpoint with duct tape. We'd like to thank you for coming on to the show. We appreciate it.
thank you for having me.
And we know that this is a very rare opportunity where you join voice calls and do this. So we really do appreciate it. And we hope you
Thank
have
you.
an
Thank you.
amazing rest of your day.
Yeah. See you.
Thank you.